everyone. I'd like to give you a brief overview of what Microsoft Azure is and what it does and what are some of its basic use cases. So basically, Microsoft Azure is a cloud computing service created by Microsoft that's used for building, testing, deploying, and managing applications and services through Microsoft managed data centers. It basically is a cloud platform that provides you resources to work as if you're working with actual physical hardware, and everything is provided to you as code which runs from within your browser. So it relies on the basic concept of virtualization, wherein it gives you solutions like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service that can be used for services such as analytics, virtual computing, storage, networking, and much, much more. And the best thing is it can be used to replace or supplement on-premise servers or entire data centers even. Now we can take a quick look on what the Azure portal looks like. So basically it's a URL that you need to sign up on to get access and use Microsoft Azure services. You can register using any of your private account or educational account. As you can see, I'm registered here with my Georgia Tech email ID, and this is my home page or the landing page. It shows you a bunch of things like some of the commonly used Azure services, and you can browse through the ton of services that it has under different sections like general, compute, networking, storage. You can see you can create virtual machines, you can create Kubernetes services, uh, you could create Citrix VM images, you can create disks. Similarly, it has an entire array of services that you can use for networking, storage, so on and so forth. So basically, you can do whatever you want. You can spin up a new Red Hat machine and deploy a web application server on that within minutes. And this is just some of the examples that and some of the capabilities that you have with Microsoft Azure. Now, quickly coming to some of the use cases. Now, some of the popular use cases for Microsoft Azure are like backup and disaster recovery. Now, uh, the way it works is that Azure Site Recovery can enhance your tape backup with offsite replication, minimal on-site maintenance, and up to 99 years of data retention, absolutely no or minimal capital investment, and minimal operational costs, since it has the advantage of being located in multiple geographical regions. It can easily store 3 different copies of your data in 3 different locations within different data centers. And there's an additional copy in a remote Azure data center. So you never have to worry about your disaster recovery scenarios. And if you would end up losing your data, you don't have to worry about that. Another popular use case would be hosting and developing web and mobile applications. I mean, it's pretty widely used, like Azure service or any cloud platform service for that matter, wherein you can host, develop, and manage a web or a mobile app completely within Azure. You can spin up a server, start coding using any IDE or framework that you need, uh, deploy your application, monitor it, and you can auto scale it depending upon capacity requirements, and you can even integrate it with your other cloud services that are within Azure or even with on-premise applications. Next use case would be distribute and supplement Active Directory. Now, this is a very cool feature wherein Azure can integrate with your Active Directory to supplement your identity and access capabilities. I mean, which gives you the flexibility of having a DNS which is global across all your published Azure resources. It also gives you the ability to manage it centrally, and it's very robust and effective way to manage your security. And you can basically globally distribute an Active Directory environment that is directly connected to a single point of management. And this is predominantly the most beneficial feature of Azure, because no other cloud provider has the ability to extend the reach of your domain controller across multiple clouds and cloud-based services. Next, another popular one would be the ability of Azure to facilitate Internet of Things. So the scalability, flexibility, and security of Microsoft Azure makes it perfect for companies that want to use Internet of Things. And it has a lot of dedicated services like DocumentDB, Stream Analytics, HD Insight, and Event Hub. So anybody who's willing to gauge the possibilities of Internet of Things, they can quickly sign up for these services, start using them, and they could just integrate their existing infrastructure with these available Microsoft services that are designed specifically for these purposes, and start collecting data about their company. So yeah, those were some commonly used use cases that are prevalent in the industry when it comes to running on top of Microsoft Azure.